I have been using the 12-week year for 2 full years to achieve my goals, and it has worked out so good. So if you're looking for a way to actually achieve your goals and to be successful at it time and time again, the 12-week year might just be for you. Hello, my loves. So if you don't know what the 12-week year is, watch this video. This is the one for you. And this is where I just give a summary on what the 12-week year is, how you can break it down into actionable pieces to use to achieve your goals, and instead of 12 months, to achieve them in 12 weeks. I'm not going to explain what the 12-week year is, but I am going to explain to you what I'm doing for my 12-week year. So I do use Notion to track my 12-week year, and tracking is one of the I guess the second most important thing of the 12-week year, because the first most important is to actually do the things that you say you're going to do. The second would be tracking, because tracking allows you to score yourself, and that's very important. If you think about how many things that you really score yourself on, it was probably pretty low. When I first started doing this whole week year, I wasn't really tracking anything. Maybe just my budget, so tracking my money, tracking my savings, but I wasn't tracking anything else in my life. And when I started doing that, just tracking the things in my life changed what I was doing, and it changed the occurrences in which I was doing the things. It changed how often I would be doing them, and in turn helped me achieve my goals. So using Notion is how I track my 12-week year, but you could also do this just on a piece of paper, in a journal. It can be super simple. I'm going to show you though what I'm doing. So I start out my 12-week year page or tracking system with the dates. And this date is incorrect. This is actually the 8th. When I wrote it, it was on the 5th. So, but this is the 8th. So starting December 8th, I am restarting my 12-week year, and it will end March 1st, will be the last day of my 12-week year. At the top, I have from vision to reality. This is just a statement that I like to remember. These goals are my vision for my life, the vision in which the things I want to achieve, the vision of my goals. Talking about vision boards just makes me so excited, but it is a huge part of creating this portion of your 12-week goal, is creating your vision. We are getting ready to go into a new year, so having a vision for what you want the year to be is super helpful and super important, and I implore you to do that within this last month of the year to get ready for a new year. But from vision to reality, I have WHAM meetings at the top. This is a meeting that you have with someone maybe who's doing a 12-week year with you, or just an accountability partner to help you stay accountable, not just to yourself, but when someone else is also calling you out on those goals, it helps. It helps not just with just them asking you, hey, did you do what you said you were going to do? Were you true to yourself this week? That right there is just puts you miles above what most people do to achieve your goals. So definitely have your WHAM meetings consistently once a week. Have someone ask you if you're doing what you need to do, and vice versa. Do that for that person as well. Okay, so going into my 1-year goals, and then I break them down into 12-week goals. So my 1-year goals are to become financially stable, 2, to become a travel agent, 3, to create a side hustle that is profitable. So breaking that down into 12-week goals: 1, budget and save for trips; 2, complete my travel agent training; 3, create a brand structure. And then we're just going to jump right into the 3 goals and the strategies that I'm using to achieve those goals. So the first goal is to save money. I know this sounds very general, but there are certain things that I'm doing and that I want to stay very diligent and consistent in doing so I can achieve these financial milestones. So within save money, 1, I need to complete a monthly budget; 2, complete my weekly budget every single week. I need to do this. 3, fill in monthly milestones. And so with my monthly milestones, it is not just filling them in what I did save, but the goal I want to be at by the end of the month. That is super important, because if you don't know where you're going, how are you supposed to get there? Just saying. That's why you need that number goal, okay? Goal number 2, content execution. So this has to do with building my brand structure. This channel is my brand, and I have, within the past month, really just locked in what I want it to be. It is about my life. This is my channel, Nicole Charnel's channel. Okay. So the channel is about my life, everything that it encompasses. That's my fitness journey. That's my 12-week year. That's my reading. That's my children. That's all the things that I'm doing to have fun in life. So that is what I'm focusing on, like really honing in on that brand and making it profitable. So how I'm going to make it profitable is I need to monetize my channel. How I need to monetize my channel is, or how I'm going to monetize my channel is to create a monthly content plan. This is every month I need to write down all the videos that I'm going to do, all the things that I'm going to do to create said videos, all of that. I'm also going to post one long form video a week as well as one short form video a week. Currently, I am doing more than that because I am doing Vlogmas this month. However, after the first of the year, it will go back to my regularly scheduled program of 1 and 1. This is going to help me be consistent, stay on top of my channel, making sure I'm posting the things that I want to post. Also, not just doing something that's like, I'm just doing it just to do it, or I'm just doing it to get views. Like, I want to be doing things that are like for me and like for my channel, for my growth. And lastly, complete my TA training, my travel agent training. I've been doing this now for like 3 months and I should have been through like these videos. However, I kind of let like my job transition get in the way of doing this, and we're not doing that anymore. We are staying focused. So I'm keeping it really simple because, for example, with my job, I spend a longer amount of time in the car now. And because of that, I can't do things like watch the training videos as much as I would want to. So I'm just taking it down to 1 hour per week to work on my TA training. So if that's doing research, if that's like watching videos, if that is like diving into the booking system, whatever that may be, at least 1 hour a week. Sometimes it's important to really take like a big picture and just make it super tangible for you and your current lifestyle. Now, if it's too small, then 1, you're not going to achieve it. You're going to procrastinate even more. And then 2, it's not going to be challenging. You do want to pick something that is challenging for you to do. And that's another important piece of the 12-week year. You have to make it challenging because if you're not striving for it, there's no way you're going to reach the goal. Like, you have to reach for said goal. Like, you have to strive a little bit. So you want to still make the goal or the strategy a little bit of a challenge. Next, check my travel agent email twice a week and post on my travel agent IG once a week. It should have IG after that, but it doesn't. So I do have like a separate Instagram for my travel agent. And when I first started it, it was going great. I was posting on it. Now I haven't posted on it, but I also haven't posted on my regular Instagram. And I think that's because I am like phasing out of Instagram in the sense of like, I don't want to do it. I want to do it for business, but I don't want to do it for my personal life anymore. And I think I'm going to pull that trigger, honestly, in 2025 and like say, if you want to know about me personally, you can check out my YouTube channel. Other than that, I don't need an Instagram. Like, what? Like, I don't think I need it. Okay, so this next portion of my page, I'm gonna have to like show you a different way. I'm gonna have to like put it on the computer because it just doesn't look the same on my phone. So I'm gonna have to change the little view. So this next section, it kind of fills in by the week. So currently when I'm filming this video, I don't have anything for this week because I haven't made it into the beginning of my 12-week year. But this will automatically fill on when I begin the week, as well as the habits. They'll automatically change from week to week as I go and as I fill in the page. So we're going to scroll all the way down to the section where we see the calendar. So in the calendar, I have every week laid out. So as soon as I go into this page and I look at the date on this calendar, I know which week I'm in. And that's just really helpful for me because I'm a visual person. But I like kind of like that easy way of viewing it. And then each week has a page. So when I go into the week, so for example, week 1, it tells me the dates of week 1, and then it tells me my weekly tasks. So this is what will show up on that main page once I get into the actual week. But for right now, this is where these items are. And they're weekly tasks because I'm literally just doing them once a week. This is different than habits or daily habits because those things I'm going to do every single day. to help me achieve my goals. So for example, my weekly tasks are to budget for the week, check on a content calendar, meaning like go in and see what content I'm supposed to be filming, 1 hour of TA training. And now these weekly tasks could change from week to week, and they will. So for example, when I get closer to the end of the week, I'm going to have budget for the week, but then also budget for the next month. So I'm still only going to do those things once a week. I don't need to put them into the habit section, but I still need to say, yes, I'm going to do this, check off the box type thing. So it is a list of tasks, but they're just weekly tasks. And then below that, I have habits. So these habits are daily habits, and I have a section for each day that I'm going to do these things. I'm going to check the box. The most important one is going to be check Notion for a 12-week year. So that means every single day I need to open up my Notion, and I need to open up this page specifically so I can at least check off what I've done, what I haven't done, and then know what I need to do. So ideally, I would want to go in this page first thing in the morning, and then at night when I'm doing my evening routine, like getting ready for bed. So that would be the best times probably for me to go into this page specifically, so I can make sure I did those things and then also check off those things. For me, the tracking portion is not just the most exciting, because I do love seeing like the whole thing complete, the whole thing checked, all the boxes checked off, but it's also important because it takes my guesswork out of it. I only have to sit down and like take 30 minutes once a week to think about all of these things. And then on the daily, I just take the 10 minutes to go in and I see, oh, I need to do this. Boom, I can do this at this time, or I can do this now, or I can do this in an hour, stuff like that. It is also very helpful for me at like the type of life that I live, because for example, I'm a single parent. There's a lot of things that I'm doing on my own. But also my time is split between my kids, my home, my work. So being able to really not have to delegate, but in the sense of I just have to look at a list and then do the things, it gives me less stress. Like it helps me be less stressed. So stuff like this is super helpful for me. And I also just in general enjoy tracking. When I started budgeting, I kind of noticed that just tracking my money, which money isn't always fun, but it was fun for me to see my savings go up, fun for me to see, okay, I'm going to make this goal and then I'm going to achieve it in 2 and 3 months, and fun for me to see, well, where can I flex? Where can I move this money to? So that made budgeting fun. And then this is the same for this. It's the same for the 12-week year. Doing this tracking is making it more exciting. It's making it more tangible for me. It's making it be something that I really want to do. So excited to get into that and to keep going with it. And yeah, if you're interested in this template, I do have another template on my channel and it's different from this one, but if you're interested in this one specifically, please let me know. I currently don't have it as a template because honestly, making templates aren't easy for me. It's not something that comes naturally, but I will do that. If you're interested, just leave me a comment down below and I will get it to you. But that is my 12-week year. I do apologize for the lighting changing, but I'm using natural light and the clouds are like moving. It was literally snowing this morning and then it stopped snowing and the sun came out and then the sun went away. Now the sun's back. You know, it is what it is. It's natural light. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you will, if you are interested in the 12-week year, that you'll take the time to not just read the book, but then to really like test it out and apply it to your life. You don't have to start with 3 goals like me. You could just do 1 goal and track your time, 12 weeks, see what you can achieve and watch yourself achieve these goals within 12 weeks and you'll be hooked. You will be hooked. The first time I achieved my 12-week year goals, just one of them, I was hooked. I was just like, I'm doing this from now on. I will always use this 12-week year to achieve goals and I will always be a goal achiever. I'll be a goal setter and a goal achiever. And I love that for me. I love that for me. So great. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.